films are powerful tales of ordinary people amidst extraordinary situations. They are a blend of serious, deep messages and subtle humor, catering to all sections of society. He has played a crucial role in drawing international attention to Assamese cinema. He has been awarded with many national and international honors, but in spite of everything, filmmaker Jahnu Barua's heart still remains attached to his soil. So today, viewers, let's welcome this acclaimed filmmaker in our candid conversations. Sir, I welcome you to the program.
Thank you.
Let me begin our conversation with this question. I would really request you to go back to your childhood. I remember once you shared an anecdote about your strong passion for the medium of cinema and the sea as well, which drove you into a very, very adventurous role as a child. Could you take us back to those days?
Yeah, as a child, actually, I didn't know anything about cinema that way, but I was mostly brought up in the village, and although I spent only 2 years in village, I'm very much connected to that, my childhood, that period, and that has become the most enriching stage of my life. And that whenever I used to make films on mostly the rural issues, then I connected. That helped me a lot. So that connection. And so far my interest in cinema is concerned, during my childhood didn't grow. It's only when I was doing my graduation, that time, in Barua College in Guwahati, that time I got to see some good films by, say, great filmmakers. And of course, I used to see films and in theaters like everyone, and I used to enjoy. But I had no choice. I never had any choice that way. Whether I would be interested in that medium or not.
Or take it up as a career.
Yes. Okay. But when I saw these films by the great filmmakers, it was thanks to Guwahati Cine Club. They had organized a festival during my college, during my graduation, and in Kelvin Cinema in Guwahati. So I, as a student, I was not allowed, but somehow I managed to get in, and I saw those films. It was a different kind of experience. And for the first time, I started feeling that, about this medium of cinema.
Yeah.
It's such a powerful medium. And I felt, since I'm very much concerned about communication unknowingly, that's why, I felt that, that maybe somehow we have not been exploring properly, utilizing this medium properly, and such a powerful medium. So why not take interest?
Okay.
So that is how my interest grew.
Okay.
And I applied to FTII, and fortunately I got through.
Okay.
And also, in fact, I tried to tried to contact the Polish Film Institute. That's a Lodz city in Poland. But that there also I got selected, but that course was 5 years course, and plus 1 year for language. But this FTI course was 3 years, so I opted for
So
FTII.
FTII, yes. What role does FTII play in your life as a filmmaker? Do you think that every aspiring filmmaker definitely needs to undergo formal training in some film institute to do justice to the medium?
So as a creator, I mean, the kind of, it's almost like I would say that FTI has opened up my eyes. And first thing I realized that, yes, I have a creative mind. And I was inspired by that campus, by the entire, kind of experience I had seeing, films of world classics and all. And plus all the teachers and then the kind of education I had. And it was a really fantastic. I would say that the best period of my life, that was 3 years. And that it was, it's almost like I grew up there creatively.
Creatively.
Yeah.
Okay. And I remember you once mentioned that you have been highly inspired by masters like Ozu, Kurosawa, Vittorio De Sica. So, and many others you had mentioned. So, I would love to know from you how important is it to have exposure to world cinema to understand the medium more deeply and to utilize it for expression?
Now, first of all, actually, that it's a big opportunity for me to see those world classics in FTII. For the first time, that I realized that how these great filmmakers, they have been utilizing this medium of cinema to tell their stories. And of course, cinema is the art of storytelling, and new ways to tell stories. And what I was feeling more connected to this idea that you tell your story. Tell your story means your stories of your land, of your society, of your life, and all these things. So somewhere what you know best. So that is how actually I felt. I must try to do what all these great filmmakers have been doing. So I said that in Assam we have so many stories, so many this thing, so many stories to be told. So that is how I felt. I would like to, I must say, concentrate on Assam, and at the same time I was feeling that that whenever to world cinema, all these festivals and all, as Indian representative. Only the Bangla cinema and Malayalam cinema, they used to represent the country. So I was feeling, in fact, a little jealous and envious also. So that I said I must do something. If I can succeed, it will nothing like it.
So that's a very positive way envy was used. I'm glad. Otherwise, we take envy as a very negative word. But yes, that's a very positive way of taking
positive,
envy
that's,
forward.
yes.
Right.
Yeah. And that's how it has happened actually, that I got connected to. It's very important actually for a filmmaker to know what is happening around the world, because it's a great feeling to tell your stories to the entire world. And that feeling usually what happens when you go to festivals and go to other countries and and then see your film as part of their festival and part of their that gathering. And so it is a very new experience, and then they talk to each other, the other filmmakers and all. So that's how I felt, because it is I must be thankful in a way that great filmmakers like Ozu, Osiziro Ozu, Kurosawa, and then that our Vittorio De Sica, Fellini,
Yes.
all these filmmakers. Now they are, I mean, that they are very great filmmakers,
Yes.
and then their styles of making films. Each one has a different style,
Yes.
and also it makes you, I mean, it inspires you to have your own style
Yes.
that
Yes.
way.
Yes.
So that's it. Another thing is I felt from the very beginning, actually, I in FTI itself, I learned to be humanist. I learned to be humanist. Of course, during my childhood, I had seen I had that passion to be not to be inhuman, but that's how it grew. And then I decided that whatever I would make in cinema,
Yeah.
that I would always vouch for humanity.
Yeah. And I guess that is why we are blessed with such beautiful films from you. So
Thank you.
here I would like to go back to something you had once mentioned in a conversation during one of your projects while I was assisting you. We had all gathered in the evening after the shoot, and you had said one very important thing. You said, I learnt about management, especially emotional management, from my mother, because
Yes.
we were 11 of us, and the way she showered her affection and attention on each one of us, that gave a lot to me as a human being. I would like you to elaborate upon it.
Yeah, that's a very. It's a when I, of course, that realization that uh, uh, I have come to know now. Actually, when I grew up, so when I became filmmaker, then when I used to analyze my own past and all, so how I grew up, how my parents have given us the growth.
Yes, yes.
So from that, what kind of say feelings I have. So I had started having tremendous love for my mother because see, my mother actually in real life she had studied only up to class 2,
Okay.
and but
She had the wisdom and intelligence
yes,
to manage.
full of wisdom.
Yes, yes.
And she has, I mean, such a positive approach. And it's not only, we used to call her Aita, but for the entire region, actually, entire region, locality, she has
She
become
became
Aita.
the Aita.
Everyone calls her Aita. Because just because, only for this quality.
Yes.
That she's very positive. Any problem all these neighbors used to have,
They would
she used to
approach her.
approach her
Yes.
for some kind of solution or whatever it is.
Yes.
So, and that these things had happened in front of our eyes.
Yes.
But during childhood, actually, I had never realized that this is such a, I mean, fantastic
Such a,
quality in a
yes,
human
yes,
being.
yes.
And when I grew up, and then I started analyzing more that about the emotional management.
Yes.
Emotional management, how we say that amongst our siblings, actually, when we meet,
Yes.
we should discuss that. She had 11 children.
Yes.
11 children, and then but nowadays even two persons,
Yeah.
husband and wife,
They
they
cannot
can't
manage one
manage
child
one.
properly.
They cannot manage even the one relationship.
Yes. Yes.
Ah,
Yes. Yes. True.
that is a very sad state of affair.
Yes.
And my mother actually that we should tell each other that look how she's full of wisdom,
Yes.
that how she has managed us,
Yes. Yes.
and none of us can say that I was less loved.
Yes. No. Nobody was deprived of
No one was
anything
deprived of
at all.
any
Yes.
attention.
Yes. Yes.
So that's a huge capacity in terms of management.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's how I feel that I adore her, and she's no more today. and we always try to remember her.
And take inspiration from those
Yes,
memories.
yes.
That's
Very
really
much.
nice. Coming to the film Aporoopa,
Yeah.
your first film,
Yeah.
that I feel it was a very bold decision by a young filmmaker to make it into two different languages. Like you made it in Assamese, you also made it in Hindi.
Hindi, yeah.
So was it a conscious effort right from the beginning to let Assamese cinema reach to a larger audience?
The one thing actually in me that I cannot say control is my passion.
Yeah.
My passion, passion sometimes it misleads me also. And it all the time it keeps inspiring and then making me do things. So
But I wouldn't buy the words you said mislead you, because everything that we have received from you is amazing.
oh yeah, that results into the film, or there's something to be liked, and that I'm fortunate that way for the passion. I'm very proud of my passion, and that Aporoopa actually that I had heard that that is based on a real incident. And that has happened in real life. But I was always confused about the human relationship. And as a child, I didn't know much about relationship. So my question arose in me that what Aporoopa was missing in her, such a luxurious life, not luxurious life, very well-to-do life.
Comfortable.
Yeah, married life.
Materialistic comforts.
Materialistic approach. Yeah. Everything was she had, but even then she was not happy. So that was the question actually. Then slowly I realized that when I started observing people around, and I slowly realized about relationship is not just materialistic life, but there's something more than that actually you require to have a good relationships, good home. So that is. But even then, when I was making the film, it has remained as a question. Remained as a question. But I was so much attached to that story, so I made that film, but without blaming any of them.
Yes, because there was no villain in the film.
There's no villain in the film. Yeah.
Everybody was kind of caught up in their situations.
Yeah, but when the film was released, I was not trying to say.
Justify any
yes,
situation.
exactly, and I was unaware about that kind of reactions of audience would have. But some of them actually, yes, you are right, absolutely. It has during that time it was a very bold kind of
Yes. But another thing which I'm sure you cherish about this film is you all came together, your brother, your sister, like it was like a family coming together to bring up something very beautiful. So your sister sang in the film, your brother did music.
That was
So I just share those memories.
That actually I think that thanks to my parents actually. Parents are such that they are always they taught us to love each other, to like each other,
and
to be together, stand by each other. So that's how for example, say that when I was going to FTII, I didn't have money, no money. I didn't know I would get selected. So when I got selected there, and I didn't have money, and I, without realizing whether he can provide or not, I sent a telegram to my elder brother to send 500 for admission. He didn't even know where I was. where I had gone.
Yeah.
So that I had gone. No family members didn't know. I didn't know that I was in Pune.
Okay.
So it was a shock for them. But nevertheless, actually, he sent
Send the
money, and then So that is a kind of it's almost taking him for granted that he would
will give
he would
anyway.
give.
Yes.
So like that, this is
That
almost like
faith and confidence.
yes.
Right.
So that was a kind of we got from our parents.
Yes.
And my father also used to look after his brothers and other siblings and all.
Yes,
He used to be almost like a, pillar in the family. So those things actually is very necessary. For example, say even the making a film today is a teamwork, team effort. I don't say it's my film. It's our film. It's a family. Whole family is involved. And not just the close family, but entire all the relations. Bigger family also they are involved, so they help each other. So it is something like unique, and which usually doesn't happen actually. And then I would say that's a very sad thing actually.
The approach has now gradually begun to be more it's a more a mechanical approach rather than that bonding and emotional approach to work.
Also one thing actually, when you have a creative mind, more you discuss and more you enrich yourself. That way when you discuss amongst your siblings, and they become very truthful to you.
And you get wonderful inputs.
Inputs. So that is even, and that's it actually. Now in my own family, my wife and she now every film I make now after we got married, so she has been she helps me in script.
She's been part of the whole process.
She helps me in script development, then also production control and production design, like that,
And also post production.
Yes, all
definitely participates. I've seen that, and I think that's very well matched couple here, because both.
I don't know. For me, it's a well matched.
I think Gayatri,
maybe
and you are just made for each other and made for films. That I should say. And
of course, maybe she had no choice.
No, I don't think so. She's also happy, and it's really wonderful that now your son Ozu has also joined in, and he's also part of this whole
Ozu, because when he grew up, actually, we didn't know what kind of interest he would have. And suddenly we came to know he's master of everything. Jack of everything, all trades, master of none.
You were waiting to see he would master.
Where the master, he would be the master. So like that, suddenly at one time he was interested in football. At the same time, he was interested in design. Poles apart.
I remember he also took up a course in design.
We are shocked actually, in design, when he was doing that. Gave a test for a design institute. He topped.
Great.
So we were so happy, and so he said, he would. He kind of designs he has shown us, it's very beautiful, very nice. Even all the teachers they liked, and then he got into after 1 year. He wrote to us saying that I want to play football.
It's good. I think he's got your genes. He's trying to first of all identify what his passion is, and then he's just following it. So I guess that's
maybe fair. And then as parents, actually, what our parents would have done, we did the same. So you be happy, whatever you do, whatever you do, be happy.
And I'm sure whatever he continues to do, he will do it with complete dedication and passion, which is important, of course. And for the young generation, the good thing is they have a large exposure to all kinds of things. They have a lot of options. So,
Yes. Because sometimes it's hidden.
Yes.
For example, say, I didn't know about we didn't know about his acting talent.
Yes.
So, but we are suspecting that he used to be very, very, say active on the stage.
Because I have seen him as a child
Yeah.
on the sets, like
Yeah,
while we would shoot, he would be so observant of every aspect of filmmaking. I still remember
Yes,
that.
yeah.
Long
So
ago.
one of my friends who was making film in Tamil, Telugu, and Hindi film. I mean the say music school. He asked me actually that can you do you allow? Actually, I want to cast Ozu.
Okay.
So it was shock for us.
Okay.
So then I said, no problem actually, if he's willing. So he did, and when I saw the results, actually, it was very good.
amazing.
Amazing. So that is how it's almost like a screen test for us. I mean, for him, that for this film. So he's acting today.
Yes,
Today,
right. So
first Assamese film.
Yes,
Yeah.
right. So we are all quite proud of it. And yes, like you have had a gap and you've come up with this film, and we are talking about relationships. So I would like you to tell us more about the film and why did you take this gap, like.
Yeah, this I mean, almost as a release film, I mean, since almost 11 years actually, after
Yes.
a gap of 11 years, I will be releasing this film. In between, I made one film, but that is not released yet. Bhoga Khiriki, Broken Window. This film. So by this time, actually, that I was getting not tired. I was getting. I was thinking of should I continue, should I retire or something. So, but as I told you, actually, that the passion in me, actually, that for example.
It will not let you retire.
So last 17 October was my birthday. Say during that time I really felt passion. Told me that you are 25, you are becoming 24.
Great, that's great, and that should be the spirit always.
So that's the result. Is this? Of course I started this film out of the passion, and so far this film is concerned, on the 2nd of January it will be released.
Yes.
So I don't want to tell much about this, about it, but what I can tell you that the
Tell us about the reason why you took up this theme. That's all for the time.
Oh yeah, now one very good aspect I had experienced, that is that working with a younger unit. So earlier all my films actually I used to be
with the senior
experienced people. And now this particularly I worked in younger generation, and they are very good, fast, and very sharp, focused, and but I used to feel that something is missing. So I mean and they are in tension all the time. All the time tension, and they are worried about their future and all sorts of things. They are not relaxed. So that is what actually it gave me some kind of inquisitiveness. That what is that?
What is the
restlessness about? So, in fact, the subject of the film also is something to do with that. So, as you know that all my films I mean the connects to the kind of say it's a socially committed
Yes.
and say with my whatever social responsibility I have in mind. So based on that I try to do that.
Yes.
And another one thing is that I have already said that I have learned to be a humanist.
Yes.
So whenever there is a downfall in some kind of crack in humanity,
Yes.
so that is to react, and the reaction sometimes becomes too much, and I start suffocating. So that suffocation results into a film. So this is also that kind of film. So my this thing that the Herwa Sanda means the lost rhythm, lost rhythm, the rhythm of life. The rhythm of life sometimes it so happens because of our own flaws and own, say mistakes and all.
Yeah.
So we commit. Sometimes we lose the rhythms of our life.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And then and we realize and
And we fall into some kind of stagnancy.
yeah, stagnancy also, that and then we repent also.
Yes. Yes.
And then but one thing I have observed in our society that we hardly introspect.
Yes.
We hardly introspect.
Yes.
And see, introspection in life is very much important, very important. And what went wrong in my past, all these things are very much important. And this film will tell us actually that why it is important to introspect and revisit your past, with a different kind of approach,
Yes.
with the realization. And then sometimes it so happens, when you revisit, you start falling in love with that past.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
so this is
that's very interesting.
yeah. This is a
The film is about that.
Yeah, is that.
Beautiful.
And that is when you that love, no, it's so powerful. So powerful. You don't like to miss it. I don't want to lose again.
Lose it again. Yes. 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 Wow. That's amazing. So just looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Now coming back to again work done by you previously, I remember having a conversation with Mamoni Roysam Baido. I had just completed assisting you in one of the projects, and I went to meet her for some work. And in that context, like in our conversation, she mentioned that Jahnu has made a documentary on me, and to be very honest, it's like a beautiful poetry, and I liked it so much the way she described. And then I today when I think of it, feature films, documentaries, corporate films, and then of course you as an actor on the OTT platform, which is very exciting. So I would really love to know, how do you juggle? You've also worked for television in the past. So how do you juggle between all those different mediums and yet always come out very victorious as far as satisfying the audience is concerned?
Yeah, starting with Mamoni Baidu, it was a great experience, and I really liked her very much, and she's a great lady, and so many things to tell about her, and so one of the nicest human being I have ever met, and she has no hang-ups, nothing. Is very clean, very open, and a very rare person actually that way.
Yes.
And all the meetings I had with her, it was something I will never forget. And one thing I learned actually during that making the documentary, that learned about the a person, who happened to be a woman. And it could be man also.
Yes.
But that she so beautifully led her life. Led her life.
Gracefully, very
Yeah,
gracefully,
yes.
in spite of
In spite
whatever
of everything,
hardships.
there are a lot of controversies are there. Those things are, part of life.
Irrelevant, yeah.
Yes.
Following.
And second thing, actually, what I'm telling you that see all these small films actually I did, and for Doordarshan even. It is something actually. Whenever I never call it a small film, or that is very. I used to be very serious about it.
Yes.
Anything,
Whether
because
it's the small
whatever.
screen or the big screen, it's
Yes.
the same for you.
Yeah. I have an attitude. Whatever I make, I take responsibility, because it's my duty actually to be responsible, and it will go away from me, and it will be seen by thousands and millions.
Absolutely.
So I have a responsibility towards them. I must not try to. They say take them for granted. That that they must like my film and all. No, nothing like that. I always want to be honest.
Yes.
That's it. So that honesty connects to the audience, with the audience. Yeah.
All right, and would you like to talk about? See, you've been a director for years now, and then you come up to all your fans as an actor. So, well, that's a wonderful surprise everybody had. But what went on within you? Like, why did you want to change gear for that moment?
No, it's not. Choice was not mine.
Okay.
Actually, choice was others. That even before Patal Lok, people used to approach me. That they used to guess that maybe he would would fit in as a Northeast character or some character or
Alright,
like that.
got it.
So that's how they used to approach me for such characters and all.
Okay.
So, but my thing is that I love Assam and Northeast so much that I'm very, possessive about it. So when I used to look at it this other way, there is what kind of approach they have towards Northeast or Assam, and sometimes, mostly actually, I see that they don't have a genuine approach. So it's only Northeast. There's some kind of exotica kind of.
Stereotyping.
Stereotyping,
has
yeah.
been
And that also that you study Northeast, from distance, without coming here and all these things. That which I never liked.
Yes.
So I never used to fall for it.
Yes.
This project actually, what happened? This maker is Avinash Arun. He was a much junior in institute.
Okay.
I had never met him earlier. Only he had approached me. He and his writer approached me for this serial, and so they almost were after me almost for a year to convince me.
All right. Okay.
So, but I kept saying, no, I won't do it. So finally, actually, I wanted to, read the script.
Okay.
So when they sent me immediately, I read it. The first time, actually, I felt, that there is a honesty. In that
So I appreciate their perseverance that they were after you, and it resulted into something really good.
Okay. Yeah. So that it happened, but I never realized that it would be such a powerful role also. But I was getting scared also, that whether I would do justice to that character or not.
But I think you have done it. It's quite appreciable. And yes, please.
Yeah. So and I've tried my best to portray that, and so now after that, that everything become either people forgot me, or
No,
sometimes
no.
forgot
No,
me as Jahnu Barua. They
as
used
a
to remember as
director,
Uncle Ken.
yes, absolutely. So that's quite an achievement. That's quite an achievement, and we would love to see you keep, changing gears once as a person behind the camera and sometimes in front of the camera. That will be quite
Yeah,
quite a
but I don't think
treat to us.
I'll try to do that kind of
No,
thing
it's
again.
something of the
Yeah,
sort comes up.
I used to call it as some kind of I had fun in front of camera,
Yeah.
because all the time I used to be behind camera, and I used to shout at actors,
Huh.
and
That's part of the
yeah,
game.
and then for the first time I came to know that what happens in front of camera.
Yes, and now you
So
are being
and now
shouted at
in
on
this film
camera.
I never shouted at anyone
Okay, so
as a result.
that was universe's plan to make you realize
Yeah.
no more anger. All right, that's good. That's interesting. Yeah, I would. You have written a few scripts for your films,
Yeah.
and sometimes you have also depended upon work. Like say a novel, a successful novel, or a script written by someone else, and mostly you have written yourself. So now here I want to know, like, how attached or how fulfilling is it an experience when you as a filmmaker begin the process right from scratch, that is writing the whole story and the
Huh.
script, and what happens when you actually borrow someone else's imagination and add on your imagination to it to
Yeah,
connect.
that's a very good question, because see what happens actually, as I told you, that with all my suffocations, that and that
Resulted
results
into
into a
good,
film,
great films, yes.
and that suffocation is very personal, and that I don't find in those suffocation in others' work, others expressions, like like in a novel or a short story,
Got
or
it, yes,
that way.
yes.
So that it's obvious that if I have to take out my suffocation, it's only me actually. I have to create that. So that way I end up writing my own stories
Yes,
that way.
okay.
And that secondly is that there are few novels actually accidentally that I have come across. One of them is Halodia Sarai Baudhar Khai, Homenport Borgohai Deus. And the other one is that Akshibadar Rong by Arun Sharma. So these two novels actually I did. I but that is also is not the replica.
You have taken your
Yeah, it's
cinematic
only the film is
liberty.
based on the,
Right, right.
and there are many changes actually I had done. So one thing actually I always, whenever I do that, so I try to give full respect to the writer, and as in terms of in respect of the because he's the creator,
Yes.
main creator
Yeah.
of that story,
Yes.
and I might not be making it a replica
Yeah.
in my film,
Yes.
but at the same time I was inspired by that.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes.
So I used to be very good conversation with him, very with due respect.
Yes.
So there will be a lot of changes and all. If you don't, like me to do any make any changes, then I will not touch your novel.
Yes.
So that's how I used to do.
Yes.
And then if you agree to that, those changes and all, I'll say, then I will. For example, say in Halodia Sarai Baudhan Khai, that in that main novel, Homan Barbogai Devs, there were 7 children.
Oh, yeah.
So I reduced to 2.
Two.
So like that, because for cinema,
Yeah.
you have to understand that cinema 7 becomes almost crowd.
Right.
That emotionality goes away. It gets divided.
Yes. Yes.
So 2 is better. In other words, that's also one child. I mean, the one boy and one girl.
the balance.
So that way, it because those things actually, I also as a filmmaker, I would know.
Yes.
So that those things also I used to I discussed
That's
with
very
him.
important. Yes.
Yeah. So like that, that in the novel, Lokeshwar, the protagonist, doesn't get back his land.
Yes. Yes. But
In my film, actually, I made him get back his land.
yes, he became rebellious
Yeah.
and he fought for
Yeah.
it. And I think you sent a very positive message to the society rather than making the
Yes.
audience depressed and yeah. That's
So alerting the society that
this is something that
this is
can be
something
done.
that can happen.
Yes, yes.
So the same way that other Akhri wrong, I had read after it won the say Sahitya Academy Award. So immediately I read, and just to know whether a film can be made or not, that way, in that perspective. But I thought it was almost like a huge, say, in epic form. So it was very difficult that way.
To condense
yeah,
it.
to condense it. Then one day when I was sitting in my office in Rajgarh Road, then one gentleman came, and Sankalal Goenka. He was at that time itself, there is I mean, quite aged. So I used to know his name, but I never met him. So he came and he took an appointment, so I was feeling quite embarrassed that way. So he came and he brought the novel. He said, Januji, I want this film, this book to be made up into a film by you. Ah. So then I said, I read this novel, but if you are if you are if you are thinking that you are going to make money out of it, I would say that not to. I would not touch it, because this film will not be able to make money. So he said, nothing. I'm not interested in anything, but I want this novel. I like this novel, and then I want you to do the film, to just do justice. So I'll be happy. So that's how it has happened. So I wrote there also. I had another aspect I learned from that novel from Arun Sharma is that there is a lot of boldness in that novel, and because there is a lot of say. Critical situations and say some Brahminical rituals and all, and those things I was very scared to touch it.
Sensitive.
Yeah, very sensitive issues. So I was becoming very alert. So I was since that till that novel till that film, I never had become very that much bold. So then I realized that that writer of the novel, Arun Sharma, he himself is a Brahmin, and he himself had written. He was so bold. So that honest, very honest. And then why should I? I mean, I'm getting an opportunity. Yeah. So that is that I.
That inspired.
Yeah, that inspired me, and that I learned that that boldness. So that's a very enriching for me.
And I think it was quite an engaging film, because I remember attending the premiere show. So it was in Gold Cinemas, I still remember, yes. So
there also I changed a lot of things actually, that since I'm a humanist,
yeah.
So I changed the end also that way.
So I guess I'll conclude this conversation with one last question, which might sound a little cliche, but I mean, you have done. There's a lot of variety in your work. Like you have taken up different themes, you have given us beautiful films, and like I'm sure you have a lot in mind yet to come. But would you like to talk about something that has been closest to your heart, any of your project, or it is yet to come?
No, that way I said, yeah, that was something like asking a mother which child you love most.
But still, maybe you love all your films most. But which is the one you feel? I mean, which stirs your soul the most? That's maybe, let me put it that way.
No, all equally actually. Yeah.
Okay, and is
I will
there?
be otherwise I will be doing injustice to each
I
other.
know. That will be
No,
my
one thing
next
actually
question.
I can tell you in that. See, when I see Aporoopa today, Aporoopa today, I see a lot of flaws, thousands of flaws. That doesn't bother me at all. What I feel happy about that each film I did, I had given my more than 100% into it.
Yes.
That is a I might not be a complete filmmaker at that time or so. I was not learned enough or mature enough. Today I'm mature, but little mature, more to be mature now in days to come. So life to come. So
This life also has lot.
it can go on and on. It's
Lot of work to come.
that way I'm a student of cinema. That way. So that way I feel that whatever I do, I must give my best,
Best to it.
best,
Yes.
and that is my happiness.
Yes. And I think it has resulted into a lot of treasure for all of us as film lovers. And as a person also, you said you're a humanist. Yes, indeed you are. And every time talking to you is very enriching. I don't know. It's always a very fulfilling experience, like it has been today. Thank you so much for joining
Thanks,
us for
thanks,
the Candid
thanks, sir.
Conversations.
Thank,
And thank you, viewers.
thank you.